So we meet again. Last time we met in Florence, and now we're here and talking about some wonderful movies that you're just being a part of. It's great to see your career just explode. How does it feel to be in this moment in time in this part of your career?
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is. It was such a no-brainer getting a role like this, and it had been something that I'd been looking for ages. Yeah. And I was desperate to do something that had a little bit more action in it, that would test a different side of oneself. Yeah. And so it was definitely hard work, and we shot for 7 months, and it was grueling, but great fun in between, and a real adventure for all of us.
Yeah, and when you play, like, it seems like Jen, I mean, we only got to see a bit of the movie, which was fantastic, and all the fans, if they just seen what I saw, would be like, super excited. But to play like a rebel, like, how do you take that spirit home with you, and when you play like such a strong woman in this rebel? Does that give you like a swag,
Well, what's interesting is I feel like at first when we meet Jin in the film, she's kind of she's very, very defensive. She's actually a little bit aggressive. She doesn't trust anyone. She's kind of shutting people out. And then slowly, as she kind of bonds with these other rebels, it's basically comes through friendship. Yeah. These friendships she forms calms her down a bit and sort of lets her be more open. And in that coming together, they find something that they really believe in. Yeah. And so it was rather nice plotting that trajectory for her from being an outsider, really an loner, yeah, to someone who feels she finds her, her kindred spirits, really.
Well, behind the scenes, like, you've become a part of this big, huge Star Wars family of fans and actors. And I heard that Gareth would let you guys watch the whole movie at the Skywalker Ranch together. Like, how did it feel to be with that group in that historic place watching this massive thing on the big screen?
It was a pretty it was pretty special. We just literally got off a plane. I think our plane was like an hour delayed as well. So we kind of got straight there, and met everyone else who was already present, and we kind of had no time to really chat, so we just went all straight into the auditorium, which was probably better, so we couldn't get too nervous. Yeah. And it was really, it was one of those kind of, it was definitely a life-altering experience, because it's really the end of what has been, a labor of love for all of us. Yeah. And actually it was really special to watch it all together, because it was very much at every step of the way, it was a true collaboration between everyone.
And last question, when you hear a galaxy a long time ago, far away, like, what does that mean, to be a long time ago and far away, and to be where you see the Star Wars universe at? What do you think about, like, on a...
Well, it's very important, because it means, in a way, we can get away with much more, because there's this idea like, oh, it's far, far away, it's nothing to do with us, it's in another galaxy. But actually what's beautiful about Star Wars, I think, is always relevant for our society and for our times. Yeah. And that actually it's much closer to us than we realize, and I feel like Rogue One really captures this, what is so important, I feel, at the moment, is everyone coming together, and it's a really, international group of people from all different sides of the world, and they are, it's in their collective endeavor that they find their strength, and they're not strong on their own, and they have to forge relationships across different cultural differences and languages, and I think there's something very important about that unity for today's times.
Congratulations, great picture.
Thank you very much. Thank you.